So this, I've never heard of this Zika before last week.
Right.
Never heard of this stuff. But apparently this is, now it's come to Massachusetts, and it's pretty serious. So we brought in Dr. Robert Caldas. He's the Chief Medical Officer for the Southcoast Hospital Group. Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Can you let us know, because you can see some pretty alarming reports on television about this Zika. It's not a disease. What is it? How would you classify it?
Zika is a virus.
A virus. So tell us about this Zika virus. It's spread by mosquitoes.
Yes, it is. Zika belongs to the family of viruses called the flaviviruses, and we know one of that family with the West Nile virus. And so like the family of West Nile, you need a mosquito to actually spread this.
Now, it's got pregnant women in particular kind of freaked out, and for good reason?
Yes, it does. There has been an association. It's not 100% proven, where they've had some birth defects in pregnant women who have Zika virus.
With them being born with a much smaller head.
Yes, called microcephaly.
Wow. And now we do have a case in Massachusetts.
We do have a case in Massachusetts, not that came from Massachusetts, but someone who had actually traveled to an area where Zika was present and came back with the virus.
But being near that person does not make you susceptible to the Zika virus. You have to be bitten by the mosquito.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's not spread like we typically speak about with the flu.
So not like the Ebola that we saw.
No.
It's nothing like that.
No, nothing like it. And it needs that obligate vector, the mosquito, to actually spread it.
So, I mean, the time of year, that's a benefit to us because there really aren't mosquitoes out right now.
Exactly.
So what we need to do, I guess, is deal with these mosquitoes before the springtime rolls around.
Right.
Before the springtime rolls around. And Zika virus, unlike the West Nile virus, which is pretty severe and can have catastrophic effects, Zika is a pretty mild disease.
So if you and I get this Zika virus,
there's no symptoms.
If I'm not pregnant, because I don't think I'm pregnant right now, what would happen to me?
You would get a mild disease, maybe last about 3 to 7 days with fever, maybe a little bit of a rash, some red eyes,
now I'm
joint
starting to
aches.
get the hot.
Yeah. He gets
As
all
he
woozy.
describes it, now I start getting the hot, flashes.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that.
Yeah.
No, but so it's not really a major concern unless you are pregnant.
Right. And even people who are bitten, only 1 in 4 will actually get the disease.
Oh, no kidding.
And a large majority of the people have it and don't even know it.
The individual in the Boston area, he's expected to make a full recovery, and he's going to be fine, they say.
Yes. Zika has not been known to have fatalities and severe complications. It's a very mild disease.
Okay, so the takeaway for me with this whole thing is if you're pregnant, you don't go where there are mosquitoes right now, and there are
Don't
cases
travel
of
abroad,
Zika.
right.
And one of the areas that has Zika right now, which may be more important for us, is Puerto Rico. So a lot of people travel either for vacations or for family. And we have seen that Zika is in Puerto Rico. So if you're pregnant, really reconsider traveling to Puerto Rico at this point.
But if you yourself had a trip planned to Puerto Rico next month, would you go?
Yes, I would.
Because you're not going to get a life-threatening disease if you get the Zika.
Exactly.
Right. You have more of a chance to get sick from the food you eat, maybe on the cruise.
Exactly.
Don't say that.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much,
Thank you,
Doctor.
Doctor.
Oh, you're welcome.